Hello! As some of you may have noticed from what I've been uploading bug file things on, I'm in the Heroes of the Storm Technical Alpha for the Blizzard's MOBA entry genre thing. So I thought I'd stream a game or two depending on how long they... well, not stream, but well, put up a game or two depending on how long they take. I've been playing it far too long. It's an alpha and has some serious issues, so that should go without saying, but overall it's very workable. I'm going in versus AI because with the small pool of heroes everywhere, it just gets... I have played this character enough to unlock the blue coloration for their skin, so... Sergeant Hammer is a specialist type hero. In her case, she specializes in driving a tank. Her strengths and weaknesses can be summed up by that very statement. She doesn't have too much to do with escapes aside from a sort of close-range shotgun blast, but she can lay down spider mines, she can enter siege mode, to bombard things from a distance. You'll see more of that as we get into the game. I picked her because she's one of two heroes I have who is not on free rotation, which means it's more likely to match me with people sooner. But until then, there we go. See who else we're grouped with. Free rotation except the Demon Hunter, who I think is free with Reaper of Souls, but that doesn't matter too much. Ooh, Blackheart's Bay. All the maps have different, slightly different layouts and objectives. Blackheart's is the most different in that it's got a kind of mega lane top and mid, and a smaller lane bottom. With Sergeant Hammer, I tend to try to go bottom because she... on this map anyway, she sieges out pretty well, and not as much happens bot lane as compared to the mega lane. The goal on this map is to collect coins that you'll use to bribe the ghost pirate Blackheart into bombarding your enemy's forts, which it basically takes out a tower row every time you do it. You can, of course, take them out normally, and you at the very least want to stop your opponents from doing
Choose
the
a
same.
talent.
You'll notice everyone is on horses except Hammer. Hammer is in a tank. All the abilities she's got here, I'm picking Bribe. It's my favorite to do with her because she just tends to hang out in lane a lot. And after killing... well, she just has to be near them when she dies, or when they die. After 40 minions have been killed, she can take one of the mercenary camps on the map and immediately convert it to our side.
Battle commencing in 10 seconds.
It looks like I'm being left alone solo.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin.
Hammer doesn't have a mount, but she can activate these jet thrusters every 30 seconds to get a quick burst of speed. Like, there are mercenary camps, like they will spawn around these flags, that can be converted to your side by defeating the mercenaries therein. They will then march down the nearest lane and attack. Bribe lets you ignore the fighting them part, and they will just join you. It's quite useful. Oh, the Witch Doctor.
It's boom time!
He's another specialist. Specialists tend to be, we do somewhat weird in comparison to other characters' things. Yeah, even the AI
Your
knows...
team draws first blood.
Oh, go figure. We got first blood versus the AI.
If you're smart, you'll grab it quick.
It's
And
what
this
I
is
do.
the mechanic.
I got this.
Yeah, I unfortunately
An enemy has
cannot
been
really
slain.
stop the Witch Doctor from
And maybe I'll turn me cannons on your foe.
An enemy has been slain.
doing that, because he is very good early on compared to Hammer, who takes a bit to get going. But I do seem to have forced him off the chest.
In my sights.
And here's the Demon Hunter to help with the chest.
I got this. Music to
Choose
my
a talent.
ears.
This level, I picked the Vampiric Assault. That's basically this game's lifesteal. My auto attacks will now regenerate 1% of the health I deal. And for Hammer, who tends to end up staying in lane for quite some time if she can help it,
Ready to
that's
drop
quite
the
useful.
hammer.
Until she hits level 10 and unlocks her ultimate, that really does not cost her much mana to do anything. But with the Witch Doctor around, I am going to be poked so much. As you can see down here, I have 24 stacks of bribe.
Rock and roll.
3 more waves, and I will
It's
be
what I
able
do.
to sick minions on this lane, and perhaps go do something else, or just take a tower. Hammer is quite good at that. That, you might say, is her specialty.
Affirmative.
I haven't been entering siege mode to show that
my
off,
sights.
because it doesn't increase damage to heroes. It just renders me immobile, and
An enemy has
it
been
adds
slain.
range, AoE, damage to minions and structures. But if you've noticed, the Witch Doctor has that zombie wall. I cannot get out of siege mode fast enough to
Choose
avoid
a
it.
talent.
Music to my ears.
So it would be effectively suicidal to use it against the Witch Doctor. At least until I get the talents going to bombard him horribly.
It's boom time.
Part of the reason he's so annoying is that his passive allows him to heal whenever something he's damaged recently dies. Both mana and hit
An
points.
enemy has been slain.
And I've got 45 stacks of bribe now, so I'll just sick the knights on that tower. Normally I would have to fight them, but that effectively instant kills them.
Rock and roll. Ready to drop the hammer.
And I'm just going to move Hammer up here, enter siege mode, and open on the tower
An
while
enemy
there's
has been
distractions.
slain.
Towers in this game are not as durable as in other MOBAs, but Hammer makes especially short work of them due to her artillery trait. It basically means the farther away from her something
It's
is,
boom
the
time.
more damage she does to it. So even though Siege Mode doesn't provide a direct bonus damage on heroes... See, this is what I was talking about with the zombie wall on me.
They all paid up! But who cares? Let's get to the fun part!
Ooh, and now we have
Choose a
ultimates.
talent.
The BFG is bad. Her real moneymaker is the napalm. I've gone into it on the forums a lot about why the BFG is
It's what I
bad.
do.
It boils down to her napalm is another ability, whereas the BFG is a slow-moving ult.
An enemy has
If
been
you've played
slain.
League of Legends, it functions similarly to
They
Ezreal's.
want more, they better pay me.
An enemy has been slain.
Music to my ears.
And you're slain.
Tyrande just came in and starfalled those things
Well
to
done.
death.
Fort destroyed.
Napalm airborne.
Here, because I've got both my Vampiric Assault and Tyrande's passive, which heals a percent of my health whenever I attack what she is
Light
attacking,
up my life. Ready to
I'm
drop
able
the
to
hammer.
just ignore the fire from this smaller tower and
Fort destroyed.
blast things down.
Choose a talent.
And now, with the Crucio X2 cannon, my range is even crazier.
In my sights. Rock and roll.
We've we've got Bribe
An
up
ally
again.
has been slain.
That's why I like the talent so much. It's not hard to keep the stacks going as long as you're a frequent laner. If you're someone who roams around and ganks more often, it's not going to be very useful
In
for
my
you.
sights. I got this.
But for someone like Hammer, who just kind of, well, lays siege to a place, look, there's the Witch Hunter, or
An
Witch
ally
Doctor's
has
ult.
been slain.
Summons that gargantuan.
Well done. Delivering payload.
Durande drop all their coins. When you die,
Music
you
to
snap
my
and you write
ears.
coins, drop them. And anyone can pick them up, ally or enemy. Oh, she had a lot. And blasting this down and then going to... Well, it will only let me turn in one because we've got 11 out
An
of 12.
enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has
But
been
I can get at
slain.
least one off my character, so
An
I'm not a
enemy has
walking
been slain.
bounty. And we'll be that much closer when it comes up next.
I got this.
Hope you're in the mood for some treasure, matey.
More treasure spawns, too, while he's done bombarding.
Boys, let's liven up this place.
Affirmative.
Need one on the bombardment.
That's enough.
Ah, so it's not a
We
counter, it's a
are
number of
free.
shells he has yet to fire.
Affirmative.
Fort destroyed.
It looks like they're plotting to come for a spot. Oh, right, I left the coins down there, didn't I?
Ready to drop the hammer.
I forget that mercenary
Choose
camps
a
leave the
talent.
coins in this mode.
Rock and roll.
Now here, I'm going to get bonus damage against disabled enemies. Since Hammer's mine's slow, that means anything that tries to get close to me and doesn't
It's what I do.
either focus on the mines or leave is going to get bombarded horribly.
Affirmative.
Hammer's weakness, if you couldn't already tell, is things
We've reached an
that
accord.
get close to her.
Let's show your enemies a jolly good
She
time.
is a tank and has no real escapes at all.
Absolutely.
But she will blow things up if you get let her.
In my sights.
What? It's what to say.
I've never heard Blackheart say that
An enemy
before.
has been slain.
It's a pretty awesome quote. I occasionally hear new things every now and
An
then.
enemy has been slain.
Affirmative.
All cannons, cease fire.
Here's an example of her passive. I was doing 458.
Music to my ears.
Out of siege mode and close,
An
I'm only
enemy
doing
has been
251 and 327 in siege mode.
Keep destroyed.
It is not an insignificant amount of damage. And here at max normal range,
It's
I'm
what
doing
I
as
do.
much as I was at point blank siege range.
Got this.
An enemy has been
I need to
slain.
get out of here.
Let's rain down some hellfire. Absolutely. Ready to
She
drop
used
the
her
hammer.
ult. That's a waste. I don't know why they're not doing anything.
Oh, napalm. You light up my life. It's boom time. Spreading them up. I got this.
Oh, an enemy sergeant hammer.
Enemy slain.
What's sweeter than that?
Since this game is going to be... Oops, stitches don't run.
Music to my ears.
Stitches is the obligatory I grab things and pull them to me hero. I have got to stop being stupid like that.
Come on, boys! Let's liven up
Just get
this
out of here.
place!
Enemy
I've got full
slain.
stacks of, almost full stacks of bribe, and there's a mercenary camp we don't currently have.
Affirmative.
Blast them apart!
Keep destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
Ooh, it's a night camp.
An enemy has been slain.
Affirmative.
There's 3 types of mercenary camps, really.
I think
You've got the
they've had enough.
siege giants, which
An enemy
will
has
stand
been
outside
slain.
tower range and throw rocks.
An enemy has been
You've got the
slain.
knights, which buff everything nearby, and
An
have
enemy
numbers.
has been slain.
And now I
Team
can get
kill.
the upgraded ult. And the grave golem, which just...
In my sights.
No, I can't. Because we won.
Victory.
The level cap, as far as I'm aware, is 40. You earn heroes by gaining gold. Not the gold from that match, obviously, but you gain gold from gaining levels, really. And completing daily quests, which are currently a bit bugged for a lot of people. But it's a technical alpha. It looks very polished, but if you play it, you can obviously see the strain showing through. And since I've got time, I'll do another with
My blades are yours.
the Barbarian, Sonya. She's interesting in that she uses the whole Rage Fury thing, like you'd see in Warcraft, or most any game these days. As opposed to mana or no resource at all, like every other character. She also only has one viable upgrade path currently. Sergeant Hammer has a way I like to play her, but it's not the only way you can build her. Sonya, on the other hand... she really only does the one thing. And I can also use an alternate color for her. Though I'll just stick with basic for this one. Ooh, the Cursed Hollow, the objective or die level. Yeah, see that Cursed Forts and minions? Cursed Forts don't attack. Towers don't shoot anything. Cursed minions die in one attack from anything. If your team is cursed, it makes coming back very hard. This is effectively a map control map. It's not hard to deal with the AI as long as your team works together. But it can get pretty hectic in Versus when Versus actually launches due to small numbers of people and people all wanting to play the same champions and
Choose a talent.
low population of people playing problems, you know, that kind of thing.
Make way.
The ability I just used was a level 1 upgrade for Sonya's passive. It's basically,
begins
she can
in
make
30
herself
seconds.
angry suddenly every 45 seconds. Fury doesn't decay, so she really just wants to use that as often as she can, as long as she's not maxed out.
Let's get on with it.
Battle commencing in
She's also got
10
the
seconds.
Ancient Spear, which, let's call a hookshot a hookshot.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
She shoots it out
Let
and
the
it reels
battle begin.
her to whatever she hit. She can spin around like Garen, and she can hit something with a hammer pretty hard. The hammer is cheaper, does single target damage, and we will be upgrading it to cost as much as the whirlwind and do a lot of damage, as well as other things.
This way.
Nova here is permanently cloaked until she attacks. There are some issues with the permanently cloaked heroes, but it's nothing wrong with the ability itself.
I will not see the
And I embarrassingly miss with my heart.
Make way.
Your team draws first blood.
This battle is mine.
I am probably going to rotate to another lane soon, if Nova doesn't, because since there's two of us down
Let's
here,
get on with it.
An enemy has been slain.
then it means that someone's facing two alone up there. Though it looks like one of them is Diablo, and he's kind of underwhelming currently.
None may stand against me. Done.
Ooh, the grenades.
An enemy has been slain.
Looks like Kerrigan is holding her own mid. Possibly not, it's the Witch Doctor.
Let's get on with it.
Could in theory catch her.
I will not be
Enemy slain.
Choose a talent.
And now we get the hammer's cost and power increase.
Why do you bother me? Choose your next one. No one's doing it.
The reason I hate to mess with the hookshot so much is it's a long cooldown and gives me fury for hitting with it.
Your death has come.
So not hitting with it is a big loss for Sonya here.
This way.
I'm gonna rotate up mid. Of course this means
Heroes, gather tribute.
tributes.
Earn my
And
favor.
I'm right here. Let's hide in the bushes in case.
Why do you bother me? Take stew. This way.
Enemy slain.
I've had my fill.
Enemy slain.
There we go.
Choose a talent.
And now we have Seismic Slash. We are in business with Sonya. That makes her Hammer of the Ancients. Slam a shockwave that does the full damage of the hammer to everything near and past it. What that means is effectively this fort is doomed.
An enemy has been slain.
Low on fury. Low on fury. Your death has
Look at that,
come.
just blasts past, takes out the tower, the nearby wall.
Make way.
This fountain makes me so angry.
Enemy slain. Killing
Just
spree.
get out of the range of that tower.
Done. Low on fury.
Being hit by towers makes Sonya angry.
Low on fury. Low on fury. None may stand against me.
There we
Get
go.
on with it.
Who shall gather this way?
An enemy has been slain.
That's a priority there.
Fort destroyed.
Choose a talent.
Now we can pick an ultimate.
This way. Your death has
Your killing spree
It was
has ended.
unfortunate. It's probably having this running at the same time. Once someone gets 3 tributes, then the fun happens.
An enemy has been slain.
Volcado smiles on me this day. Done.
An enemy has been slain.
Agreed.
I believe some tribute is in order.
Ooh. I don't think there's actually any kind of timer on when they spawn. I've seen it go for quite some time without him spawning one.
Enemy slain.
And while we're here,
Drive them before me, of course. Hear the lamentations of the women. Let's skip that one. No one fury.
these things are slightly bugged. I can't hookshot to them, though I will still gain the fury and cause damage to them. So it is overall not a terribly game-breaking thing, it's just kind of annoying.
Taste steel.
Gather tribute. I must have it.
Choose a talent. An enemy has been slain.
Now the grave golem is ours. Ah, she stealthed herself. They can take it.
Enemy slain.
I wasn't able to stop
This
him.
way. My wounds close.
Should have saved the harpoon for getting down there. Yeah, well, as long as we get the next one, it's fine. And everyone after that. This is the map that it's probably the easiest to lose AI on by letting them get tributes.
No one fury.
They're also reasonably smart about getting their own mercenaries.
Agreed. This way. Make way.
Stopped attacking me so I can mount up. Oh yeah, they've got some siege jacks.
Enemy slain. Double kill.
None.
Curry my favor.
That is for Leah.
Their mercs are dead, a couple of them are dead, we've got this.
Agreed.
My favor is yours, heroes. Your enemy shall fall.
Enemy slain. Killing spree.
This is where the seismic slut mash comes in real handy. They bleed through their door, you can still swing through it and finish them off.
Why do you bother?
Fort destroyed. Choose a talent.
I've been picking upgrades that make my whirlwind no longer useless in comparison to seismic smash there.
Keep destroyed. Enemy slain. Double kill. Fort destroyed. Triple kill.
Yeah, this is why I figured we'd have enough time for another game before I went too long. Sonya does some terrifying levels of damage. And as you may have noted, the curse has no effect on their Nexus base port.
Keep destroyed.
I should get out of here for a moment until
Enemy slain. Double kill. Mayhem. Victory.
And that's Heroes of the Storm. Buggy, it needs some interesting interfacing improvements. Didn't run into any characters that really need the interface stuff mentioned, or, well, it didn't come up anyway, but... And, like, oh, I got credit for the takedown participation. Awesome. That one's been bugged. Maybe they finally fixed it. Anyway, see you next time I do something silly. Later, everyone.